right, guys. You ready to get started? Get this party started. All right, we're going to get started standing today at the top of your yoga mat. So just come standing all the way at the front. Getting your feet all set up. And then I just want you to notice how you set your feet. Are they together? Are they hip width distance apart? Either way is really fine. I just want them to be parallel to each other instead of having your toes out. There you go. All right, and then pick up all of your toes and spread them out wide and then place them down. So grounding into all four corners of your feet. Take your palms to face the front of the room. Then start to pull muscle to bone in your legs, pulling that energy all the way up to your core, engaging your belly. And then take your shoulders up to your ears, drag your shoulder blades down your back, lift your heart a little bit, and then just take your chin out of your chest. So chin to parallel to the earth. So this is our mountain pose, Tadasana. It's a strong pose. So keep pulling muscle to bone in your legs. Keep pulling your lower belly towards your heart, tucking your tailbone under. So it's translated in every pose we do. So I want you to remember how this feels in your body, having everything engaged and powerful. You can close your eyes here. Just start to take some really deep breaths. Seeing if you can cultivate Ujjayi breath, which is just constricting the back of your throat. And it's like you're fogging up a mirror, but with your mouth closed. So it just kind of helps to warm your body from the inside out. If you'd like to set an intention, this is the time to do so. So you can move with purpose. Maybe just thinking of a few things you're really grateful for in this moment, just offering up some gratitude. I had a request for some heart opening. So since we're going to be doing a little bit of that, just having an open heart, open mind for the next 45 minutes. So just making it personal to you. And let's just take a couple breaths to seal our intention. So empty out all of your breath here. And then start to inhale through your nose. Fill all the way to the very top. And when you get to the top of your breath, hold your breath for 3. Suck in a little bit more air for 2. 1. Exhale, let it all go. And when you get to the bottom of your breath, hold your breath out for 3. For 2, be comfortable with the emptiness. 1. Deep breath through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Just one more time. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Very nice, you guys. Slowly start to open your eyes. Let's start our practice. So on an inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Reach out, reach up. Palms are going to touch above your head. And then exhale to swan dive. Lead with your heart. Your head is going to drop last. On an inhale, come up halfway to a flat back. So extend your spine out long. Exhale, fold it down. 2 more times. Inhale, flat back. More weight into the balls of your feet. Exhale to fold. 1 more time. Inhale to lengthen. Shoulders away from your ears. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come all the way up to standing. Big wingspan here. All the way up. Palms touch. Exhale, swan dive. Bring it right back down to your mat. Inhale, flat back. Extend. Exhale to fold and step your right foot back to the back of your yoga mat. There you go. Take your right knee down, untuck your toes, and inhale your arms up to the sky. We're getting right into it. Okay, release your shoulders down your back, and then sink into your hips. Get a little stretch in your psoas here. Yeah, so don't be scared to dip down. Feels good, right? All right, pull up through your heart for 3. For 2, see if you can even look up and get a little back bend. For 1, on an exhale, take your hands to frame your left foot, tuck your right toes, and take your right foot to meet your left. Forward fold, top of your yoga mat. Inhale, flat back, extend, shoulder blades together on your back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing with a flat back. Really strong arms, pull muscle to bone, palms touch. Exhale, bring it right back down. You can have your hands through heart center or swan dive, it doesn't matter. Inhale, flat back, extend. Exhale to fold and step your left foot back to the back of your mat. take your left knee down, untuck your toes, and inhale, arms reach up tall. So again, pull your core in tight, belly button to spine, but then lift your heart. So cat pose with your lower body, cow pose with your upper body. One more deep breath here. See if you can even look up and get a little back bend. Take your hands to frame your right foot on an exhale. Then just take your left foot to meet your right. Forward fold, top of your yoga mat. Inhale to lengthen your spine out long. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Reach out, reach up, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive. Bring it right back down with a flat back. Inhale, flat spine, make space. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to a plank pose this time. Top of your push-up. We're here for 3 breaths. Micro bend in your elbows. Make sure you're kicking through your heels and pull muscle to bone in your legs. Inhale to shift forward over your toes towards the front of the room, and then exhale, knees up or down, lower down slow using muscle. Elbows squeeze in tight. Untuck your toes on an inhale. Lift your chest up for cobra or up dog if it's in your practice. Exhale, come down. 2 more cobras. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale to lift. Squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back like there's a pencil in between your shoulder blades. Exhale, come down. And then either push up into a plank pose, a knee plank, or a tabletop. And then take your hips up to the sky. Downward facing dog pose. Drop your head down low and breathe. So this is our first down dog. If you want to create a little bit of mobility, maybe bending one knee and then the other, maybe taking your heels from one side of the room to the other, whatever feels good to you. Just make sure your breath is relaxed, your jaw is relaxed, you're sending your heart towards your thighs. On an inhale, lift your heels away from the earth. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and step or float front of your yoga mat. Inhale, flat back, make space. Exhale, 2 folds. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky, palms touch above your head. Exhale, swan dive, bring it right back down. Bring the energy to the earth. On an inhale, lengthen your spine out long. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to your plank pose, and either take a vinyasa here or just take your hips up high, down dog. So we ran through the cobra variation. You can always take up dog if it's in your practice, and only your hands and the tops of your feet will be on the mat. On an inhale, lift your right leg up and back behind you, tripod down dog. So make sure your hips are square to the ground and you're kicking energy through your heel like you're standing on the back wall. Inhale here, exhale knee to nose, round your back, shoulders go over your wrists. Inhale, kick back, lift up to the sky. Exhale, plant your right foot right in between your hands. Okay, take your left knee down, untuck your toes, and inhale your arms up to the sky. Here we are, low lunge once again. So pull your core in tight. This is not an easy pose, okay? I want you to energetically pull your right foot towards your left knee, like you're trying to wrinkle up your mat. So really engaging muscle in your legs to have freedom in your upper body. Inhale here. And then exhale your left hand to the outside of your right knee and reach towards the back of the room with your right arm. Yes, so where you look is where you go. Look towards the back of the room. Spread your fingers out wide. Really powerful fingertips here. For one more deep breath, pull your core in tight. Good. Inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. Exhale your hands to frame your right foot. Just shift your hips back. Straighten out your right leg, half splits. There you go. On an inhale, flat back, extend your spine out long, and then exhale to fold, just hinging from your hips. Relax your breath, relax your jaw here. So a couple more deep breaths. Very good. Slowly start to re-bend into your right knee, taking your hands to frame your right foot. Take your right foot to meet your left foot into a plank pose, top of a push-up. Inhale in your plank, and then exhale to lower all the way downward to hover. Inhale to cobra or upward facing dog, and exhale to down dog. Hike both hips up to the sky. Very nice. So everybody put a little bend into your knees and see if you can send your heart closer to your thighs by doing so. Okay, I want you to feel this tractioning in your spine. If you need to bend your knees a little bit to have that straight, long spine, then keep a little bend, okay? A couple more deep breaths here. Keep sending your heart towards your thighs. Now inhale, your left leg reaches up to the sky. Then pull muscle to bone. Really engage your quads here. Inhale here, and then exhale. Bring your knee to your nose. Round your back. Pull your core in tight. Inhale, kick back, lift up tall. Exhale, plant your left foot in between your hands. Okay. Take your right knee down. Untuck your toes, and inhale, arms reach up to the sky. So I want you to try to keep your left ankle right below your left knee. So some of you guys have your knee going in front of your ankle. If that's the case, take up more space on your mat from front to back, okay? Keep sinking low into your hips. Inhale here. Exhale your right hand to the outside of your left knee. Reach behind you with your left hand. So really twisting here. Where you look is where you go. Wringing out, detoxing, getting some circulation in your spine. One more deep breath here. On your exhale, reach both arms up to the sky. And then take your hands to frame your left foot. Just shift your hips back, straighten out your left leg, half splits. On your inhale, lengthen out your spine, shoulders away from your ears, and then exhale, fold. So I just want you hinging from your hips. Make sure your hips are right over your right knee, okay? If you're not feeling a stretch, so your hips are right over your right knee, okay? So hips right over your right knee, yeah. So walk your heel, your left heel more towards the front of your mat if you're not feeling a stretch, and then pull back on your left hip crease. Okay, one more deep breath here. On your exhale, start to rebend into your left knee. Take your hands to frame your left foot. Left foot meets your right foot into a plank pose. Top of your push-up. Inhale in your plank, and then exhale to lower all the way down or to hover. Inhale to cobra or upward facing dog. Gorgeous, Jamie. Exhale, down dog. Head drops down low and breathe. Shake your head out. Shake it a little, yes. Shake it a little, no. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Step or float, front of your mat. Inhale, flat back, extend. Exhale to fold. Take your big toes to touch. Your heels slightly apart, unless you had your feet hip width distance apart in your mountain pose. That's fine too, okay? Bend your knees deeply, and then on an inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, coming into everybody's favorite pose, right, Jamie? Chair pose. Relax your shoulders down. Pull your core in tight. Everybody grab opposite elbows. Pull your arms by your ears, and then reach up, look up for 3. Breathing is deep and relaxed for 2. Sit a little bit lower. 1, inhale, reach up tall. Get a little back bend because it feels awesome. And then swan dive down, forward, fold. Inhale, flat back, extend. Exhale to fold. Now step your right foot back to the back of your yoga mats. Take your heel down, turn your foot to a 45-degree angle, and then inhale your arms up to the sky, warrior 1. Okay, so I want you to remember your mountain pose in this pose especially. So pull back on your left hip crease, sink low into your left leg, okay? If your heel starts to pop up, I don't really care. Take your heel off the ground, okay? It's no big deal. Pull your core belly really tight and relax your shoulders down your back and lift your heart. Take your chin out of your chest. One more deep breath here. On your exhale, take your left arm forward, right arm back, warrior 2. Sink low into your left leg. Back toes in just a little bit. And then pull the energy up through the earth, through your fingertips. I want you to even have strong hands in this pose. Spread your fingers out wide. Relax your shoulders down your back. On an inhale, flip your left palm to the sky. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Open up your heart towards the sky. On an inhale, come back to warrior 2. Start to shift towards the front of the room, and then take your left forearm to your left thigh and reach your right arm straight up to the sky. So again, you can stay right here. If you want to go a little bit further, reach your right fingertips towards the front of the room for extended side angle. Yes, there we go. So keep sinking low in your left leg and breathing, spiraling your rib cage towards the sky. One more deep breath here. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale back, or take your hands to frame your left foot. Excuse me. Left foot meets your right foot into a plank pose, and either take a vinyasa or just take your hips up high down dog. So whatever you need in this moment is fine by me. Or take a child's pose if you need it. I don't really care. I feel like I'm having to speak too loud. All right, shake your head out for a moment. Relax your breath. Relax your jaw. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale to your flat back, extend out. Exhale to fold. Here we go again. Take your big toes to touch, heels an inch apart, or take your feet hip width distance apart. Bend your knees deeply. Try to make a 90-degree angle with your legs, and then inhale your arms up to the sky. Get comfortable. Relax your face. Pull your core in tight. So I want you to find calm in the storm. Remember your intention. What are you trying to bring into your life? What are you grateful for? We're here for 3. Take your upper body back for 2. Sink 1 more inch lower for 1. Inhale, reach up tall, get a little back bend. And then exhale to fold it forward all the way down to your mat. Inhale to lengthen, more weight into the balls of your feet. Exhale to fold. Now take your left leg back, 45-degree angle with your foot. Take your heel down. Inhale, your arms reach up to your warrior 1. So good. So I really want you to sink low into your right leg, but make sure that your right ankle is right below your right knee. So if it's going past, which it is for you, make up more space on your mat from front to back. So good. Pull your core in tight. Relax your shoulder blades down your back and lift your heart. 1 more breath here. On your exhale, open up warrior 2. Right arm goes forward, left arm goes back. So good. So I want you to feel this opening in your hips here. So sending your right knee towards your right pinky toe. Feel a stretch all through your groin. Engage your left leg, okay? Inhale to flip your right palm to the sky. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Open up your heart. Inhale, back to warrior 2. And then start to shift towards the front of the room, taking your right forearm to your right thigh and reach up to the sky with your left hand. It's a little bit of a twist in this pose. So really rotating your rib cage towards the sky. You can stay right here. If you want to go further, take your left fingertips towards the front of the room, coming into extended side angle. So good, you guys. We're here for 3. Sink a little bit lower for 2, for 1. Take your hands to frame your right foot. Right foot meets your left foot into a plank pose. And again, you have an optional vinyasa here, or you can just take your hips back, down dog, or take a child's pose. It's your practice, whatever you need. Or take 2 vinyasas if you feel like it. Heather's like, no way. All right, everybody take your knees down, untuck your toes, child's pose just for a moment, just to grab a quick water break. Quick towel off. Just get back in control of your breath for a moment. We're going to run through that same series, but faster this time. So you're not going to be holding things quite as long. Very nice. Let's all meet in downward facing dog pose whenever you're ready. Like, that wasn't enough rest. What happened to rest? All right, little challenge here. Let's take a vinyasa. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower all the way down or to hover. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Yes. Exhale, down dog. Look at you, Julie. Send your heels towards the earth. Inhale, heels lift, come up to the balls of your feet. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or float, front of your mat. Inhale, flat back, extend. Exhale to fold, big toes to touch, heels slightly apart, bend your knees. We're not going to be here long. Inhale, your arms up to the sky, chair pose. Sink low for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, bring it down to your yoga mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Take your right foot back, 45-degree angle. And then inhale your arms up tall, warrior 1. Inhale here. Exhale it out, warrior 2. Inhale, flip your left palm to the sky. Exhale, reverse your warrior. And then inhale into your extended side angle, taking your left forearm to your left thigh and reach up to the sky. Go a little bit deeper this time if you can. So try to take your left hand to the inside of your left foot. You're like, how does that work? Yes, there it is, Jamie. Beautiful. For 3. For 2, pinky towards the earth. Yes. 1, take your hands to frame your left foot. Left foot meets your right foot. Plank pose. Inhale and plank, and then exhale, lower all the way down, or to hover. Inhale to cobra, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. So good, you guys. Deep breath through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more time. Deep breath in. Big exhale. Inhale, heels lift, balls of your feet. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step, or however you want to get there, I don't care. Inhale to your flat back, shoulder blades together. Exhale, fold, big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. Inhale, your arms reach up tall and bend your knees deeply. For 3, relax your jaw. For 2, relax your forehead. 1, inhale, reach up tall, get that little back bend. Exhale, swan dive, bring it down to your yoga mat. Inhale, flat back, shoulder blades together. Exhale, fold, step your left foot back, 45-degree angle, heel goes down, and then inhale your arms up, warrior 1. Inhale in your warrior 1. Exhale it out, warrior 2. Right arm forward, left arm back, back heel down. There we go. Inhale to flip your right palm up. Exhale, reverse your warrior. And then inhale into your extended side angle, shifting forward. Take your right forearm to your right thigh, and then reach up to the sky with your left hand. Go a little bit deeper. See if you can take your right hand to the inside of your right foot, or maybe reach towards the front of the room with your left hand for 3. Keep spiraling your rib cage towards the sky. For 2, sink a little bit lower. 1, take your hands to frame your right foot. Here we go. Right foot meets your left foot into a plank pose, and either take a vinyasa here, or just come into your downward facing dog pose, or take a child's pose, or take 3 vinyasas if you feel like it. Vinyasas just kind of help to move all that energy around, get everything fired up a little bit. So good, you guys. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or float, front of your mat. Inhale, flat back, extend, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale to fold. All right, good news is this is the last chair pose of the day. Big toes to touch, heels slightly apart, bend your knees and inhale your arms up to the sky. Oh my God, I'm so sick of chair pose at this point. All right, we're here for 3. Sink a little bit lower for 2. And then like an elevator, come all the way down to your booties. Come into boat pose. Come onto your sitting bones and take your shins parallel to the earth. Grab onto the backs of your thighs first, okay? Keep lengthening through your spine here. Shoulders away from your ears. You can stay here. If you want to go further, take your palms to face the sky. If you want to go further, extend your legs out straight. Holy moly, we're here for 5. Breathing for 4. Remember your intention. For 3. For 2. Come down to hover for 3. For 2. Shake a little bit. 1, come all the way onto your backs. Oh, man. That's done. All right, here we go. We're coming into bridge pose. Walk your heels in towards your sitting bones. Bottoms of your feet to the mats. Okay, palms onto the ground by your sides. On an inhale, start to lift your hips away from the earth, using your leg strength here. So if you want to go a little bit farther, if you want some heart opening like Rebecca does today, interlace your fingers right behind you. Keep pressing your heart towards the back of the room, and then take your chin out of your chest. Your feet should be hip-width distance apart. It was like 2 fists in between your feet. Okay, we're here for 3. Make sure you're not clenching in your glutes. Pretend like there's a block in between your legs for 2. Come up a little bit higher. For 1, and slow and controlled, articulating your spine, come all the way onto your backs. Good. And then just take your knees from side to side, just releasing into your lower back. So we should all be on our backs. You guys are holding bridge pose way longer than you had to. All right, so for this round, you can either do bridge pose Or if you have wheel pose in your practice or even want to try it, we're going to do that here. So first, you're going to take your palms right behind your shoulders, okay? If you're a little tight into your shoulders, take your hands out a little bit wider and maybe even turn your fingers out 45 degrees, okay? And then first, press onto the top of your head. So you could probably take your hands out wider.
I don't think they go wider.
Oh, really? Okay. There we go. So first, press onto so you can take your hands out wider. And then turn your fingers out. That'll help you get a little lift. All right, we're here for 3, wherever you are. There you go, Zach. Awesome. For 2. For 1. Whenever you're ready, slowly come all the way onto your backs. Take your knees from side to side for a moment. That was beautiful, Heather. Love that wheel. That looked way better than my wheel. I'll tell you that much. All right, take your knees into your chest. Okay, rock from side to side for a moment. Just massaging your sacrum, massaging your kidneys. And then start to roll up and down on your spine. So getting a nice little spine massage. I want you to do 4 big rolls, and we're going to meet standing at the top of your yoga mat. Y'all, the time just flew by. Where did it go? All right, take your hands to your heart. Take your shoulders away from your ears. Lift your chest up. So I'm going to try to go through this next series if I have time. All right, so take your arms out 45 degrees. So goalposts. That's 90 degrees. Whatever. All right, now cross your right arm under your left arm, crossing at your elbows and your wrists, and then sit your hips down low, and then cross your right leg on top of your left leg. If you can't make that all the way, just grab opposite shoulders, like Julie is doing, which is perfect. Okay, squeeze your inner thighs together and find calm in the storm. Take your upper body back. Pull your core in tight and relax your face. Relax your jaw. We're here for 3. Breathing is really deep. For 2. Can you sit an inch lower? For 1. Inhale to unwind. Reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale to fold it down. Come into a forward fold. We're going to come into half moon from here. So if you have a block or need a block in half moon, take it 6 inches diagonally from your right foot. Start to kick your left leg back behind you, and then stack your left hip on top of your right hip. So your block is here to help you, okay? You're going to start to kick your left leg back behind you and start to stack your hips. And then if you want to go further, reach your left arm up to the sky and breathe. You need a block for this. What are you doing? It's okay. Okay, we're here for 3. Keep kicking through your heel and lifting up through your left leg. For 2. For 1. Come into standing splits. Drop your head down low. Left hand to the mat. For just 1 more breath. Good. Slowly take your left leg back to the back of your yoga mat. Here we go. Take your left knee down. Untuck your left toes and inhale. Your arms reach up to the sky. Low lunge. Gorgeous, you guys. Inhale here. Exhale your hands to your heart. Twist over to the right. Hook your elbow to the outside of your knee or thigh. So pressing your palms together. Shoulder blades down your back. So twisting out, wringing out, detoxing here. For 3. See if you can wring out through your belly a little bit more by pulling your core in tight. For 2. For 1. Inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. Exhale your hands to frame your right foot. Now take your right leg up and back behind you, tripod down dog, and bend your knees. Start to stack your right hip on top of your left hip here. If you'd like to flip your dog, you can do that here, taking your right foot to the outside of your mat, turning all 10 toes to the back of the room, and then see if you can see yourself in the front mirror. Yes! And we're all going to meet in downward facing dog pose whenever you're ready. Oh, man. All right, deep breath through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale, your heels lift away from the mat. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or jump or float. Don't make sound. Use your core strength. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale to fold. Now take your feet hip width distance apart. Make little peace fingers with your hands and grab the insides of your big toes, okay? On an inhale, come up to a flat back. Exhale, fold. So just relax your head down, but keep your shoulders away from your ears. Beautiful, you guys. Deep cleansing breaths here. Let's take 2 more deep breaths. Good, and slowly release your grip. On an inhale, come up, flat back, extend. Exhale, 2 folds. Then inhale, reverse swan dive. Come all the way up to standing. Really strong arms, strong hands, palms touch. Exhale your hands out to 90-degree angles, like goalposts. Now swing your left arm under your right arm, coming into eagle arms, crossing your elbows and your wrists. Sit your hips down low, and then take your left leg on top of your right leg, seeing if you can sneak your left toes behind your right calf. If that's not happening, it's okay. Just squeeze your inner thighs together. Stimulating your lymphatic system here, detoxing, helping your immune system. Now take your upper body back and breathe deep. For 3. Can you sit an inch lower? For 2. For 1. Unwind, reach up to the sky, all the way up. Exhale, dive it forward. Come into your forward fold. Okay, we're going to come into half moon on the other side. So again, if you need your block, take it 6 inches diagonally from your left foot. Start to kick your right leg back behind you. And then stack your right hip on top of your left hip. Yes, and take your right hand to your right hip. And then if you want to go further, start to reach towards the ceiling with your right hand. So beautiful, you guys. Keep stacking your shoulders. Keep stacking your hips. We're here for 3. Pull muscle to bone in your right leg to lift it a little bit higher. For 2. It's okay if you fall over, it's just yoga. For 1, come into standing splits and drop your head down low. Right hand to the mat, but then square off your hips. 1 deep breath here. Good. Take your right leg back to the back of your yoga mat. Take your right knee down. Untuck your toes and inhale your arms up to the sky, low lunge. So see if you can take your knee even farther back behind you. Yeah, so you want to sink into your hips, feel a little stretch. Perfect. Inhale here. Exhale your hands to your heart. Twist over to the left. Hook your elbow to the outside of your knee or thigh. Very nice. So using your elbow as leverage to twist a little bit deeper and then take both shoulders away from your ears. 1 more deep breath here. Big exhale. Inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. Exhale your hands to frame your left foot. Take your left leg up and back behind you. Tripod down dog. And then bend your knees. Start to stack your left hip on top of your right hip. So beautiful, everybody. Lift your knee up high, but keep your shoulders square. There you go. Much better, Meg. If you want to flip your dog here, take your left foot to the outside of your mat. Turn all 10 toes to the back of the room. Lift your hips up high. Let your head drop back. So good. And we're all going to meet in down. So you can just let your foot touch and then, yeah, there it is. Perfect. Meeting in downward facing dog. So good, you guys. Deep breath through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. We're done all the hard stuff. Thank goodness. We're going to come into pigeon from here. Inhale, your right leg lifts up and back behind you. Exhale, plant your little right knee outside of your, what am I saying? Behind your right wrist. Kick your foot over to the left. Okay? Slide your left leg back behind you. And then on an inhale, puff up your chest. Open up your heart, baby. Interlacing your fingers behind you to open up. And then exhale, start to take your hands towards the front of the room. So good, you guys. So starting to wind everything down. Keep squaring off your hips in pigeon. And just see if there's anything that you're holding on to. Tension in your face or in your hands. We're here for 4 more deep breaths. See if you can have a personal breath count of 5 seconds. So don't forget to inhale and exhale Keep taking your right hip towards your left heel. Very nice. You can stay in pigeon. If you want to come into full pigeon for a quad stretch, start to take your upper body up. Okay. Point your left toes up to the sky, and with your left hand, reach back to grab the inside of your left foot. There it is. And then start to square your shoulders off towards the front of the room. Keep sinking into your hips here and breathing deep. If you need go a little bit deeper, you can start to take your foot into your left elbow crease, which Rebecca is ready for. Very good, you guys. A couple more deep breaths. Good, and slow and controlled release your leg, okay? Plant your hands and take your right leg up and back behind you, coming into that tripod down dog. You can bend your knee and stack your hips. If you want to flip your dog again, you can, but just do whatever feels good, okay? Just moving your hip around if you need it. We're all just going to meet in down dog whenever you're ready. Gorgeous. All right, here we go. Pigeon left side. Inhale your left leg up and back. Then exhale your left knee right behind your left wrist. Kick your foot over to the right. I got it that time. Slide your right leg back behind you. Okay. And then start to walk your hands towards your hips. On an inhale, open up your heart, maybe even interlacing your fingers to open up your chest because we didn't do much of that today. And then start to fold it forward all the way down. If you come all the way down, see if you want to take your palms face up to the sky as a receiving gesture. Or make a little pillow for your third eye if that feels good to kind of help calm your central nervous system. Keep squaring off your hips. Take your left hip towards your right heel. If you need a little bit more into your hip, you can take your left shin more parallel to the front of your yoga mat. We're here for 4 more deep breaths. See if you can have that 5 counts for your inhales and exhales. Very nice. You can stay right here. If you want to come into full pigeon, start to take your upper body up. Point your right toes up to the sky. And with your right hand, reach back to grab the inside of your right foot and then square your shoulders off towards the front of the room. Keep sinking low into your hips. Beautiful. We're here for 3 more deep breaths. Good, and slow and controlled release without slingshotting your foot. And then plant your hands. Take your left leg up and back behind you. Tripod down dog, bending your knees, stacking your hips. Whatever feels good, maybe just moving your hip around. If you want to flip your dog, take your left foot to the outside of your mat. Hike your hips up high, head drops back. We're going to meet in down dog whenever everybody is ready. Beautiful. Our last down dog of the day. Keep setting your heart towards your thighs. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Make your way to sit at the top of your mat. Very nice. Take the bottoms of your feet together, your knees out wide, just making some butterfly legs. Taking your heels close towards your body. On an inhale, lengthen out your spine. Take your shoulders away from your ears. And then exhale, start to fold it forward, hinging from your hips. If you want to go a little bit deeper, put some pressure with your elbows into your inner thighs. Deep, relaxed breath here, opening up your hips. We're here for 5 more breaths. Good, and slowly start to come all the way back up. Extend both legs out in front of you all the way to the end of your mat. Inhale, reach both arms up tall, and exhale, just fold it forward. Just going to where it feels good, grabbing wherever you can. Maybe it's behind your knees or behind even your thighs, behind your calves. Keep your feet active, your toes flexed towards your nose. Couple more breaths. Good, and slowly make your way to lie all the way onto your yoga mat. We're just going to do one more final inversion. So we're going to start off with legs up the wall. So take the bottoms of your feet to the sky. Okay, so this is step 1, just reversing blood flow. Inversions are really good for mild depression, anxiety, and gives your brain a little bit of an oxygen boost, okay? So you can stay right here if this is comfortable. If you want to go further, let's come into plow first. So you're going to take your toes towards the back of the room, over your head, okay? And from plow, we're going to come into shoulder stand if you would like to go there, okay? So from plow, just take one leg and then the other up to the sky. Okay, keep your ankles right above your hips. So ankles over hips. Use your core strength to lift. If you want to stay in plow, you can. That's no worries. What are you doing? What do you want to do? Oh. All right, we're here for 5. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 1. If you want to come in to plow again from shoulder stand, just take your feet back behind you. If your feet touch the ground, you can release your arms to your yoga mat. Maybe even interlacing your fingers again if that feels good. Just a couple more deep breaths here. Good, and slowly come all the way onto your backs. Beautiful, everybody. So as a counter pose, we're going to do fish pose, which is a good heart opener to finish off practice, okay? So release your legs to the ends of your mat, palms by your sides, arms out straight, okay? And then I want you to take one hand and then the other underneath you. So your thumbs are going to touch, and spread your fingers out wide, right under your booty, okay? Your arms should be straight. Point your toes, feet are together. And then prop yourself onto your elbows. So just bending your elbows, propping yourself up. Yes. And you can either let your head drop back, or you can look at your toes. Keep lifting through your heart, okay? So pretend like there's a string pulling you from your heart. So see if you can prop yourself onto your elbows. So all the way onto your elbows. You can't do that.
Oh no, my elbows don't go that close together.
Oh, okay. Couple more breaths. Keep opening through your heart, shoulder blades together on your back. Good, and slowly gaze back at your toes, and then slowly release your arms out from under you. If you'd like to take a final twist here, you can. Or if you want to just come into Shavasana, or whatever final pose you would like for the next, let's say, 10 breaths. Just whatever you need to finish off your practice. If you want a happy baby, or a twist, or just butterfly legs. We're all going to meet in Shavasana. See you later, Zach. If you did a twist on one side, just switch sides. Good, and slowly make your way all the way onto your backs. I have some meditation oil for you guys. If you're not interested, just turn one of your palms down onto your mat. So just come back to your intention. Fidget as you need to. If you need to grab some water, whatever you need to do before you can relax, you can do that. Relax your jaw. Relax your face. Come back to your intention. What are you grateful for in your life in this moment? Or what are you trying to let go of that you have no control over? And just start to let go of that control into the earth. Letting go of expectations. Letting go of bad emotions that just aren't serving you right now. So please stay here and take rest for as long as you can. Again, my name is Casey D. It was my pleasure to lead you guys today. I'll be waiting outside to answer any questions you have. Please don't hesitate to ask me. Please continue to take rest for as long as you can. The highest and the brightest within me bows and honors to the highest and the brightest within each and every one of you. In the name of the highest good, namaste.